Becoming a spellcaster in The Sims 4. Want to know how to do it? Stick with me, I'll tell you. This is Mystic with Mystic Shepherd Gaming, and with The Sims 4, if you want to become a spellcaster, there are several different ways, and I will show you how to do it. I have a sim here that has not been created as a spellcaster, and then if you want to create a spellcaster, add a sim. You see on the bottom left of the screen, go to occult, add occult sim, and then create a spellcaster, basically add spellcaster. And of course I'm going to have to tweak her and stuff like that, so I'll see you inside the game in a minute. Just make sure that you had purchased the content and that you do have it downloaded properly, and you'll be able to do what I just showed you as far as adding a sim. Okay, I'm actually very happy with how she turned out as far as her looks go. And we're going to go ahead and have him get busy doing something while and of course I always make sure before I click off, or do what I'm going to do to make sure that sim does what I just tasked them with to do. So I'm going to show you in her inventory. Clicking on the inventory, you can see she has the Glimmerstone. So she is definitely a spellcaster. Now here's the thing, if she had already been a spellcaster and had her spells, etc., he could have actually asked her, when you have a household or your sim is friends with someone who is a caster at a certain point or level, they can ask them for the rite of ascension, which basically turns them into a spellcaster. So what we're doing with him is, you see the gate here, and we are in Glimmerbrook. If you're not familiar with Glimmerbrook, you would go into Glimmerbrook, and that's why I showed you how to get over to this gate. So I had him travel and enter the portal to the Magic Realm. And here we are in the Magic Realm. If you like what you see so far, please remember to click, like, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. So now we have to find a teacher, and here we are, where we have to introduce ourselves. This is one of the issues I have with The Sims 4 is I don't think that it teaches something that is good, in that I don't believe that any child that would play this game should learn or think that they have to become friends with a teacher just to get them to teach them. I don't think they should have to make them like them. And these are things that that they are imposing on or putting into our kids' brains. But that's neither here nor there. We're learning how to become a spellcaster in the Magic Realm in Sims 4. So basically he told him, you have to get me 7 motes. I just cast a spell on you for you to be able to see the motes. M-O-T-E-S. Sorry, little sinusy this morning. Hopefully I'm not catching a cold again. And so I have him speaking more to him before he goes and collects those motes. And there's a reason, because you have to get to, again, an absurdly amount of friendship for the teachers to teach your sim. And again, I don't agree with it. Just like I don't agree with Strangerville, where when you ask people to help you save the world, I can't go save the world with you because we have to be friends. What the heck does being friends go with being saving the world? I mean, I think you guys, if anyone in The Sims who develops this, I think you're being ridiculous. This is not something you want to, do you want your children to think they have to be friends with a teacher, that they have to get them to like them to teach them? Do you want them to think that they have to be good friends to save the world? Or do you want to, teach better morals or honor than that? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm sending him out to now collect the motes. You can see I have it frozen, or I had it frozen. They're still talking, so he's actually walking to that first one. And it's 7 of these that he has to collect and then go turn them back in. And that's number 7, I believe, right there. So then I go back and look where he's at, and we'll follow him. I'm still learning a little bit better on how to, on the PlayStation 4, to have a more smooth transition of following, or not even transition, how to follow the sim more smoothly. It's a little weird for me, but I see all these videos where it just looks so smooth and so perfect. And for those of you who do that, you get you get your props. I mean, like, to follow them and it not look choppy or not look stupid. It's a little difficult. Whether you're on PC or PlayStation 4, it is a little difficult. So, you're doing great if you can actually do that. I'm just starting to get it to where it's not so bad. Anyway, we're gathering our 7 motes, and then we're going to take him back to Morgan. I forget his last name, Ember or something like that. I don't know. The teacher, that you actually have to be friends with to learn from. And yeah, I sound spiteful, but I strongly believe that this is a bad thing to be teaching our children. So if you're underage and you're watching this, know that you do not have to be friends with a teacher. You do not have to make friends when they're supposed to be giving you an education and things like that. It is not up to you to make them like you. It isn't. So now, he's been turned into a spellcaster, so that is the other way. So that's 3 ways you can become a spellcaster in this game. What I'm doing now is I'm showing you the ridiculous amount of friendship you have to be able to even be taught by this one specific teacher. And you have to have, there's 3 teachers, 3 different types of magic, and you have to have that level of friendship with each and every one of them. If you want to learn potions from them, if you want to learn the spells. If you don't want to learn from them, if you want to do it on your own, then do it. It's a slightly longer way, but it is a way to do it. You go to the magic realm, you go to where the marketplace is, and you buy your own books, and you bypass being friends. But initially, you either create the spellcaster by how I showed you with the girl in the household. You create the spellcaster that way, or you come and somewhat be friends with one of these teachers, be turned into a spellcaster, and then go on your merry little way and don't look back. But the thing is once you get to the point where you can even learn one thing, they're going to pester you for however long in the game until your friendship level fades. I honestly, again, don't believe that you should have to even become friends, period, to learn anything from any teacher, whether it be in a simulated life, and you can't sit there and say, well, it's a simulated life. Well, you can't say it's Sims, it's just like life, but then when it benefits you, you can't say, well, it's only a game, it's simulated life. It's not supposed to be actually real. You get both sides of that fence. Anyway, so you see here the amount of friendship he had to have just to get him to teach him a single spell. I hope that you found this helpful. Remember, you can create the sim, go into Occult Sims, create a sim, Occult Sims, create a spellcaster. Make sure you have that content downloaded or purchased, and then you can have a sim in a household that's already a spellcaster that is at a certain level of spellcasting. Turn and give the rite of ascension, or you come to the magic realm and do what you just saw here at the end, where you collect the motes and you become a spellcaster. I hope you found this helpful. This is Mystic with Mystic Shepherd Gaming saying remember to smash that like button, ring the bell to be alerted for future videos and or live streams, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a fabulous day.